if you want a routine that really fits into your feminine energy, soft life, real life, and if you're over the age of 45, then this one is going to be for you. Welcome to Her Soft Life with Yim. If you're new here, hello sissy. I'm helping women 25 plus create a life that feels as beautiful as it looks by blending feminine energy, wellness, and intentional living for your softest season yet. So if you are interested in that, then please consider subscribing to my channel. I'm a new content creator, and so I'm growing my community with the notification bell so you don't miss an episode. So this is episode 6 of my body recomp journey. And in one of my diary entries, I was asked how I structure my workout each week. So I'm going to take you kind of behind the scenes, I guess you could say, of my planning ritual that really keeps me consistent without burning me out or me losing interest or getting mad at myself or frustrated or losing my soft life vibe. But I did want to include just a little clip of what I wore today to Pilates or Pure Barre, because every Sunday I start my week by doing Pilates or a Pure Barre class. And this week I did Pure Barre Align, which combines classic barre with an emphasis on flexibility and balance. And I thought the outfit was the cutest. I'll share the details in the description below. And I also love doing barre and Pilates because it definitely really unlocks your soft girl feminine energy. So trust me, y'all, take you an intro class. But anyway, so let's get into the planning. So as you all know, I work out with a trainer. I usually work out with him Monday and Friday, but I will not be working out with him this week. So I got to be a big girl and do it by myself. But I'm going to be, doing some traveling for work and a conference. So I really need to figure out how to organize my gym sessions independently, as well as get those classes in, so that I'm not lacking at whatsoever. But a part of my process is obviously looking at my schedule, my energy levels, and even where I am in my cycle. So I have 2 different apps that I use. I use the Lively app and Flow, but I really enjoy the Lively app because it's the bomb. Then I ask, what's realistic for me this week? Most of this week I'll be in what they call luteal phase. And so during this phase, your body is kind of taking inventory because you just went through ovulation. So your body is trying to figure out whether or not you're pregnant. And once it finds out that you're not pregnant, your estrogen and progesterone levels will nosedive, which prompts your body to start a new cycle. But before the nosedive, your progesterone and your estrogen levels are at their highest. So with that said, strength training is suggested during this phase. And so I usually aim to try to maximize it at the highest. So I'm going to be doing, anywhere from 5 to 6 workout days, because I really want to see progress, because once my period starts, I don't really work out like that. But I don't want to do too much because I don't want to dread it, because this definitely is about honoring my body and my commitments and not punishing myself whatsoever for feeling the way I feel or even being busy. So what I'm going to be doing is including my gym sessions in addition to my Pure Barre and my Pilates. This has been working for me. I have apps for Pilates and Pure Barre, so I can just plug those in, doesn't matter. But usually this is how my week is gonna look. I work out with Rod on Mondays. We do a push-pull body strength session. This is gonna include like a bench press, military press, pull down, of some sort, pull up, of some sort, and a lat pull down, some lunges and body squats. Tuesday, I need to do movement that feels good to my body. So it's gonna be Pilates, right? I keep it gentle. So I signed up for Club Pilates Reformer Flow 1 class. And then Wednesday, I'm full throttle again, full body, but more targeted. So I'm gonna do Pure Barre. Pure Barre Classic. And so Classic really focuses on small controlled motions that engage specific muscle groups while minimizing stress on your joints, but it is fast paced. Thursday, movement that feels good again, so Pilates again, probably another reformer. And then Friday, this is where it's going to be strength training, progressive overload. So I'm hitting the lower body, legs and glutes. So I'll be doing some deadlifting, some hip thrusts, some seated rows, calf raises, and then probably some step ups. And I'll show you in the video some of these exercises that I do with my trainer. I like to videotape myself so I can go back and really look and see my form and all of those good things. So for Monday, I'm going to focus on my compound exercises, and compound exercises target multiple joints and activate multiple muscles at once. So this is a compound exercise. It's a lat pull down. Basically, I'm working my back as well as, my back muscles as well as muscles in my arms. And this is my first time doing this. This is why I'm looking so defeated, y'all. Then I will do like leg exercises. So lunges with weights. This is going to be working my entire lower body. So my calves, my glutes, my hammies, everything is being worked with lunges. Lunges are a good way for you to start doing something. You could do lunges at home. You don't even need the gym to do lunges, but adding weight is just that progressive overload piece. And then military presses. Now, this is another compound exercise because I am using my entire back and my arms. Also, some of my leg muscles as well. So these are 3 exercises that I am for sure going to be doing on a Monday. And then I'll be doing my deadlifts. And so for my deadlifts, I'm going to do those on Friday because those will be included for my leg day. Deadlifts are another compound exercise. Here, I don't even know how much weight this is. Like, I've worked up to this weight because, y'all, when I first started, I think I was just barely lifting the bar. But, now I'm lifting however much weight this is. I think it's like 165, 175. And, of course, I'm setting my goals for myself, want to get to 200 really quickly. So, this is the deadlift. This is what I'll be doing on Friday. And then this exercise is something that I do. It's like a finisher. So I'm pushing my trainer. He weighs probably 200 pounds. He is a very solid guy. So I usually push him like back and forth and sometimes twice. And then the ab wheel. So, you guys can kind of get the gist of what, your pushing and your pulling means. As you age, you need to be able to pull things. You need to be able to push things. You need to be challenging your muscles as much as possible because muscle atrophy is a thing. Bone loss is a thing. Muscle loss is a thing. Being weak and not being able to move is a thing. And as I stated earlier, if you're a woman and you're steady talking about, I need to, walk, baby, you need to be lifting weights, point blank, period. So I also try to make my workouts feel luxurious. So cute outfits, a candle lit while I'm getting ready to my favorite playlist. It's self-care, y'all, not self-punishment. So moving on, some of the things that I use to plan You can use a journal, you can use a calendar. I use Notion. I love Notion, but you can use Google Calendar. I also lay out my outfits right before, the night before, I'm sorry, because it makes it feel special and it keeps me motivated. And then if I'm running late or behind, it's already ready. I don't have to think about it. But the biggest tip is to set realistic expectation, because consistency matters way more than perfection.
So I use Notion for a lot of things. I use it for my content creation. I also use it for work. And I've been using it lately for documenting my workouts, as well as, my workout calendar. So this is an example of my workout calendar. So you can use the table view or you can use the calendar view. I use either or. So let's go to the table view because it's just easier for me. I like that view better. So I have September 30th in here, and I'm going to go ahead and open that date. So I have gym to include 15 minutes of the treadmill. So about 45 minutes, I'll be in there, usually in there for an hour. But this is going to be my push-pull day. So it's going to be a very hard intensity. Plan on doing the gym at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I'm going to be doing some lat pull downs, military press lunges, Romanian deadlifts, and hip thrust. And the type of workout this is a strength, and I already have in the comment section here exactly what I'm going to wear, so everything is thought out. I even have pictures down here of what each exercise looks like, so if I'm hung up on form or anything like that, I could just refer to this right here. Moving on to like Club Pilates. So I have that on Tuesday, and 50 minutes is full body. It's easy. I have a 7:30 a.m. class. It is with Miranda, because I made myself a note here. And I'm telling myself to wear the leopard bodysuit. So this is just a way that I plan my workouts. Totally easy. If you don't have Notion, I have the paid for version, but there is a free version. With the paid for version, I just literally went to the search and typed in workout calendar. This came up and I used it. So it was already done for me. It was a template in there.
So if this planning approach resonates with you, let me know in the comment section. Also, let me know if you've had any challenges planning your workouts. What apps or tips could you give someone else that's a beginner that wants to plan their workouts? I just hit, I believe, 220 subs. So I am growing, and I am so very excited and so very thankful for everyone who has taken the time out to view my content. I really do appreciate it so much. So next week for Body Recomp Diaries, I will likely be discussing my measurements. So I'll be doing my measurements, and I'll also be recalibrating because my goals have changed, and we'll discuss that next week. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.